Okay, I'm going to take a minute here. Again, we're in the Mondals living room. We haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back here. Anyway, listen, because I've been in the orchard doing a lot of this stuff, I really haven't had a chance to show you some things, some important things that I've already talked about, but I want to try to show you what I'm trying to do and what. Okay. And because of some medical things and because I'm getting old, I'm going to do my best. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is when you hear me say knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down. Okay, that's how we penetrate. That's the footwork for how we penetrate. Because we may have to go get the guy a little bit. See, and that's what this knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down. Okay? Now, I'm not going to be able to do it very well because of the factors we just talked about. Being crippled and old. Okay? But think about just going across the mat. See, I'll have to have a hand down, I think. But normally your hands are here where they belong. And we just do the knee up, the knee down, the knee up, the knee down with our lower body. And actually we're attacking. See? So once we, and then there's a drill that we do that our partner just steps every time we attack, she steps back with the leg that we attack. So we have to have the feet just to smoothly, again, glide over to the other side. Okay, and this takes us back to our weak side, strong side business. Okay, but we may have to go for a knee up, a knee down, a knee up, and a knee down for, like a couple, 2 or 3 maybe. Okay, but it's all a part of having our feet ready to do what we need to do. And to do what we need to do. It's most important that we get our feet ready to do that. Okay? So, and it mostly deals with, we take an inside step, and the guy goes back, like say I go to I'm right-handed, so my right hand is my strong side. So for that knee up, knee down, I would go to a regular, proper footwork, high crotch to my weak side as a setup. And then through the knee up and the knee down, I'm able to glide right over to my strong side and hit it hard. And there's not a person in the world that we couldn't take down like that. So, and I feel that way about Dake. Dake's got to wrestle more. Too much standing around. If he's supposed to be such a superstar, he needs to wrestle. He stands around way too much. Okay, so that's the knee up, the knee down, the knee up, the knee down. See, that's what it is. And the first one is inside step, knee down. The other one comes up. Now I'm chasing him a little bit. And I go again, knee down and the other leg up. Okay, I'm going to try to do it. But remember, you wouldn't have your hands down normally. You might work into it, but for now, it's, and then when you're drilling it, like I said, your partner, if I attack to the right, my partner would step back with his right leg. And because I have my feet under me and they're ready to go and I'm on balance, I'm able to go to my strong side. Okay? Okay, that's what this knee up, you'll hear me say it all the time during the workshops. Knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down. And that's basically us approaching our opponent and stepping into our opponent. Okay? And the knee up, the knee down comes in handy when we maybe have to go from our weak side to our strong side, or from our strong side and he fights us off, and then because we have our feet ready to go and we're well trained, I'm able to slide over to my weak side now. Okay? And remember, we're always sniping. We're always sniping the inside of the guy's leg, either leg. I'm sniping the inside. Okay, now we're moving away from the knee up, the knee down, the knee up, the knee down. Okay, that's okay. You have that, and they call it a rollover step. You know, people refer to it as that, just rollover. Like right there, I roll over and my knee goes down. Okay? But when I attack, my attack looks the same all the time. It's inside out, and I'm, okay? So, we've talked about knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down, and let me try it again. Here, inside, okay, I'm going to attack with, it's my strong side, so I'm going to attack with my right hand. So my right foot's going to do whatever I'm going to take a moderate step. Okay, and again, I'm just sniping for the inside of either leg. Well, one of either leg, see? And I'm just sniping the inside. Okay? So if this is what I'm going to do by design, I don't need a big, deep step. Okay? I'm going to show you this inside-out attack. And again, when I say attack, I mean inside-out attack. I mean inside singles. That's what I mean. Boom, boom, boom. But I'm moving forward. Knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down. Okay? Let me try it again. Okay? Inside step. Knee down, knee up. Knee down, knee up. Knee down, knee up. Okay? And of course, it all happens in a blurry when it happens. This is just breaking it down. And this is stuff that we developed here at Phoenix back in the day. This good penetration business. Okay? Not only is it knee up and it's knee down, but we're in position, our arms are in, we're not flailing. Okay? Everything happens right in here. Basically. Step back. Okay? So now, okay, we went knee up, we went knee down, we went knee up and knee down. Okay, that's what are our arms and hands doing when we're doing knee up and knee down? That's what we're going to go over right now. I told you I'm a sniper. This could be called part of sniper school right here. But when I attack somebody, I'm just attacking them with the front. See, probably, what is that, 4 or 5 inches of my fingers. That's all I need when I'm attacking the inside anywhere, all up and down the inside of the guy's leg. It could be a high crotch, or it could, where I'm elbow deep, or it could be where I've just caught the inside of the guy's knee with this hook. Basically is what it is. Okay? Okay, I'm going to get through the arm a little bit. Okay? I'm going to get through the arm just a little bit. Now remember, I'm just going to catch the inside of his legs with the top 4 inches of my fingers. Okay? I'm going to take not a very deep step, because I'm not, by design, I'm not going tackle. I'm not going penetration. Okay? I'm going inside single. Okay? Now, I've done my inside step. I've kept in the best position I can, and I'm just catching the inside. Say the inside of his knee, just for the sake of this. It could be anywhere, high on the leg or clean down at the side of the tennis shoe. It could be anywhere. But a lot of times you catch it right behind the knee. I go bang. Okay, it still looks like a high crotch. Well, it is a high crotch, kind of. It's a high crotch single. It looks like a high crotch out here, but then it's going to turn into a single. Okay, I've caught the inside of his right leg. I've caught the inside of his right leg about the knee, just about the knee, with just this many fingers. Okay? Now, this is where the knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down. I have to be able to flow right up to a tough single position for me. Me in good position on a single. Okay, now, watch. Because of these two motions, when I touch him inside his leg right here, his natural reaction is to go that way. And that actually helps me hook it. It helps me hook it. See? If that leg would stay right there, I wouldn't have much. I would have to go get it. But because his natural motion is to go that way, if I go here, his natural motion is to go that way, and that helps hook it. Okay? Now, I've hooked him and I've stopped him. Okay? I've stopped him from doing anything. I'm now hooked behind his knee with just my fingers. Okay, and they're all together, and I just hooked it. Okay, so I have to be able to knee down, and at the same time, I have to get this other hand to help, and I'm doing all these things at the same time, and I'm flowing right up to my feet, and the other hand come down to help, and now I'm butt down, head up in good position. Ready to start my back step, which is another thing that I'll have to show you out of the orchard. I'll have to show you right here or somewhere when I get a partner. Okay, so the footwork is important. It's important whether we go a deep Strobel double for different reasons. We have to have good footwork for strength if we're going Strobel double, Burroughs double, whatever. Okay? So, we just take a moderate step. This is called inside singles. And you can go to your strong side, you can go to your weak side. Everything is the same, only opposite. Okay? If I'm attacking with my left hand, I'm taking an inside step with my left foot. And if I'm going by design, if I'm going shallow single, this step doesn't have to be as deep. But if I'm going a blast double, Strobel double, this inside step needs to be almost as deep as we can get it. If we're doing the tackle business. And we need our feet for that. We need to have smooth feet for that. Say. Okay? And we also need smooth feet when we go to the finesse thing. I've decided I don't want to go double, I don't want to go blast double, and I want to go single by design. All right? I don't have to get into him as much. I don't have to lose as much position to get there. Okay? And I need the footwork because I need to be able to flow right up to my feet with that single, that hook sing. I hooked him here like a fish. I hook him. That stops him so that I'm able to flow to my feet, get the other hand to help, get two hands on that single, get my butt down and my head up and get strong. Get strong. And when I say head up, I mean, again, you drive your head up to keep the position that you need, and you keep your rear end down. Okay? So we need the same footwork for different reasons. We need a good strong penetration if we're going double or tackle or something. And if we're going inside single, we need more finesse, but we still need to be able to flow with our feet. So I hooked it, I stop him, he's going that way, and I'm naturally going this way. So that puts a good hook on it. Okay, I flow right to my feet, the other hand comes down to help, and now I'm two hands on a single. My butt's down and my head's up. And of course from here, we will go right into our back step. We will go right into our back step from here. I don't know if you guys want me to go over it, the back step, or if we want to. We might as well go over the back step because it's kind of hard. It really is. But it is our number one. It is our number one. It's the number one finish for high crotch guys. Inside single, whatever you want to call it. High crotch single, inside single. Okay? I like the inside business because it's quick. See, now you add getting comfortable nose to nose. See? And again, like I've said before, now we're only penetrating 6 or 8 inches as opposed to 20. Okay? This is where all this stuff rolls into one. I've said we got to get comfortable nose to nose. And we do. So that when I snag that single, I'm maybe not out of position at all. Okay? And it's a finesse thing from here, yes. I have to be able to smoothly flow to my feet, get the other hand to help, and again, now we're on singles. And I don't want to see anybody like this when we're on this single. Okay? I want to see us like this. Quasi-vertical. Revolutionized the sport of wrestling. Dr. Dale Thomas. Legendary Dale Thomas. Quasi-vertical. Okay? That's what we strive for. I don't want to see you on singles all bent over like this. This is not good. Okay? I don't know if we should go into this right now, but think about staying in position because we're going to get under, if we don't get that outside single up and out of there, we may end up under pressure, see? So even if we take pressure there, let's roll our hips underneath us. Okay? Okay, I snag it, I stop him, I'm in close, it's just right there. So I just go like, on this one, I just go here, snag the inside of it, that stops him. His natural motion is going that way. That helps me snag it. And I'm going that way, see? I'm kind of going that way, and that's what causes the snag. I'm going down, up, the other hand comes to help. I don't go like this. Okay? I roll my hips underneath me. Hip tilt. Okay? Right here. Okay, and another weird thing about mine is that when I'm grabbing a leg, I just cross my arms. The leg goes right through here. I just cross my arms. Instead of anything like this, I just cross my arms like that. Okay. Now this makes my back step workable. See how my hands are like this? And I'm fighting, my butt's down and my head's up. When I do my back step, these hands are going to come together like this, and they're going to go down to the back of the guy's calf. Okay? Okay? So, get back here a little bit. Okay, I'm on a high, see, I'm on a high crotch here. I'm deeper than normal. Okay? The other hand comes down to help, and I'm right here. Butt down, head up. Okay? Now, the number one finish is this back step. They call it backstepping, they call it dragging the pipe, they call it a few other things. But really, what I do right here is I read him. What do I have to do to drag him to his rear end? Which way do I have to go? See, it might be a straight pull back. I might just quickly move back like that. Again, his leg is right here, and my arms are just crossed. I'm not like this, because I don't think things can get tight enough. See, because I got that guy's leg plastered to my chest, as tight as I can do this. Okay? Because remember, they call it I call it backstepping because this is a way of doing it. Okay? But you may not even have to do that. Because if you hook this leg and this other hand gets to help, he's probably very off balance. So it might just be a little tug back, and he'll fall to his rear end. Or we may have to go the full Monty with the back step and the hands dropping down to behind his calf. And if you do this right, there's not a man in the country that can stay up. If you do it right. Okay? So those are inside singles, and the footwork that goes with it. Okay? We were sharpshooting because this is the simplest, easiest attack there is. Because I might just only be dealing with the inside of, his knee. Other hand comes to help. I get snug on that leg by just crossing my arms. Okay, and when I backstep, I don't bend over, I don't bow my head. I keep the same position that I have up here, the same position that I have all through the backstep and to finish the backstep. Okay, I call it backstepping. Other people call it other things. Okay, but I just wanted to show, instead of tell, I wanted to show inside attack, inside single attack, and how it works. I stop you. I'm hand here. I stop you. I still hand fighting. I'm still fighting to keep this tie, but it's just, I'm not doing much with it, with the tie. I'm just kind of getting it and then holding it and then kind of ducking under it, not ducking under it, but lowering my center of gravity, catching the inside of his knee for starters. Say, this is a shallow single. Now, if I was being more aggressive, I would take a deeper step and try to drive, this hand deeper, higher up the leg towards the crotch. See? But I like the idea of a nice, quick finesse inside single. Get out, get the other hand down to help, and he's going to be off balance. If you don't take all day getting to a back step, he's probably going to go down. But if you let him adjust and all that stuff, it might be a hassle. So we want to flow immediately into our backstepping business. In fact, we want to start our backstepping even as we stop him right here with just this one inside attack. Say, we'll start our backstep from here because he's already hooked. Remember, he's pulling that naturally. He's pulling his leg that way, so that hooks it up. So I actually start my I actually start my finish as soon as I touch it. Because what I'm doing is stopping him. This leg is going to be mine for a split second. So that's why it's vital to get the other hand, yikes, down to help. Rear end goes down, we get strong. And the back step looks like something like, boom. These hands go to the back of his calf. Okay? Remember, do not bend over. Do not bow your head. Okay? Again. Knee up, knee down. Let's see here. Knee down, knee up. Strong side, weak side. And Dad used to call it hay block. We've modified it quite a bit, and we've revolutionized it, if you will. So it's knee up, knee down, and that's how we pursue people in that heavy, close contact tie, neutral tie business. Okay, and the real good one is we talked about prime time, weak side, strong side. Man, if you understand that business, you're going to be in good shape. Because you don't have to drop too many good things on even good people. So, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. And we went over this before, when I say inside out attack, I mean what we just went over. That's what I mean. Okay, and I've said before, I don't mind, especially on a prime time, people coming up off the mat. I don't mind if we're in a headlock and we let somebody kind of come up a little bit. It seems to me that it's a fairly efficient move to go ahead and go on the out, on an outside single. Say, but if we're in a heavy tie and all that crap, which we will be most of the time, we got to take all this stuff that we've talked about in the neutral, the hand fighting, the winning the tie, all that stuff. See, I actually have the easy part, just reciting what I already know. You guys have to learn this stuff. I mean, because you're not going to be all you can be if you don't have an inside single and understand what it is, how fun it is. It's fun. It's fun. Once you get it squared away, it's fun. You'll enjoy it. Because, there's some rhyme and there's some hope. Kid has hope. So, I just wanted to go over those things. And I'll get that to my boy tomorrow, and we'll get it up there. But it's nice to be in the old living room again. But I'm trying, guys and gals, I'm trying to get somewhere real and have a partner. But it's just not happening just yet. But with this series that I'm providing for you guys, kids and moms and dads and boys can train at home off this, and moms and girls, or dads and girls, or boys and girls or whatever it is. But for one thing, who knows what the future holds for wrestling? And like I've said before, I don't know what's going on at Phoenix High School, but if we have to do it, we can do it all from here. And when we start the evaluation part of it, we can just do the old Zoom or videos, and I'll evaluate, the activity, and we'll move forward like that. But it would be nice to have a room and, in a mat and stuff, but we just don't have it right now. But this is probably going to be the way of camps and stuff in the future anyway. That's all this is a giant camp, a year-long camp. So anyway, tell your friends about it. Like I said, it's the best wrestling that nobody's ever seen before. 80% of it nobody's ever seen before or thought about before. So don't make it more difficult than it is. Coaches and wrestlers, do not make it more difficult than it is. I've said before, everything I have revolves around 4 or 5 things. Okay? And if you've been paying attention or listening to or watching the old YouTube channel, you'll know what those are. So, but again, I guarantee that a wrestler will have more success than they ever imagined if they understand just a few of these concepts. They would be 10% tougher, better wrestlers. So, tell your friends. Encourage your subscribers. Encourage your friends to subscribe. And again, once we get, I don't know what's going to go on with the season anymore. I don't know. But thanks for swinging by the crib. All right. We'll be in touch. I am out.